Have you ever watched a fighter who doesn't seem that big or strong, only to be left completely stunned by their knockout power? That's Nabil Anane for you. This 20-year-old Muay Thai sensation may look like a skinny giant, standing tall at 6 feet 4 inches, weighing only 130 pounds. But when he hits you, you'll know exactly why he's taking over the fight scene. His knockout power is ridiculous, and he's already becoming a force to be reckoned with in Muay Thai and kickboxing. Stick with me, because what we're about to dive into is the unbelievable rise of Nabil Anane, a fighter who's quickly making a name for himself in the world of combat sports. A family tradition in martial arts. Nabil Anane's story starts in a place you might not expect for a future combat sports superstar. Born in 2004 to an Algerian Thai family in Paya, Nabil grew up surrounded by the rich culture of Muay Thai and martial arts. Martial arts were a natural part of his life, with his parents involved in the martial arts world and his family culture steeped in Thai traditions. Nabil's path seemed clear from a young age. Martial arts would be part of his future. From the age of 6, Nabil began his martial arts training journey with Taekwondo, a sport focused on fast kicks and agility. But as Nabil grew, so did his hunger for more. At age 11, he transitioned to karate, where he honed his skills in precision strikes and quick reflexes. It didn't take long for him to discover that his true passion was in the striking arts, where power and precision could come together in perfect harmony. By 13, Nabil switched his focus to Muay Thai, the art of 8 limbs: hands, elbows, knees, and legs. This is where he truly began to shine. Muay Thai allowed him to combine his love for power with incredible technical skills. His ability to mix kicks, elbows, and knees at such a young age made him a standout fighter. Nabil was a natural at using his size and reach to control the pace of the fight. He quickly realized that his long limbs, combined with a blistering pace, made him hard to hit and even harder to deal with when he was on the attack. The rise of the skinny giant. By the time Nabil turned 18, his striking was on another level. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches with a slender frame, he looked like a lanky fighter. But don't let that fool you. This guy packs a punch. Despite being 130 pounds, his limbs were like whips, delivering powerful kicks and punches that hit like a freight train. His fighting style was built around his speed and reach, 2 assets that allowed him to dominate his opponents from a distance. Nabil developed a striking style that was hard to read and even harder to counter. One of his most powerful assets? His ability to deliver one-punch knockouts. In Muay Thai, it's not just about brute force, it's about precision. Nabil's ability to land clean, sharp strikes in the middle of a wild exchange made him a supernatural striker. His long legs gave him excellent range, and he wasn't afraid to use that to his advantage. Whether it was his knees, elbows, or a perfect right hand, Nabil could break opponents down without them even realizing it. But here's the catch. His size might be misleading. While Nabil was skinny, his knockout power came from his timing and his technical strikes, rather than just raw muscle. It's one of the things that makes him such a dangerous fighter. He doesn't rely on being the biggest guy in the room. Instead, he uses his speed, precision, and intelligence to land devastating blows. Breaking into the big leagues, a challenge from Superlek. Nabil's rise through the Muay Thai ranks wasn't an easy one. By 2023, he was already competing at the highest levels. He'd earned titles in 2 different divisions and made a name for himself as a fighter to watch. But to really make his mark, Nabil needed to face a real challenge. Enter Superlek, the reigning champion. A fighter with years of experience and a reputation for dominating his opponents. Superlek, nicknamed the Kicking Machine, had a history of making quick work of anyone in his way. In Nabil's One Championship debut, he faced Superlek head-to-head. Superlek was known for his aggressive style and relentless kicks, and in their first encounter, Nabil found himself in a tough spot. Despite Nabil's incredible skills, Superlek targeted Nabil's exposed body, landing some heavy hits. This caused Nabil to take some serious damage, leading to his first stoppage loss to a Muay Thai champion. But here's the thing, losing to Superlek wasn't the end for Nabil. Far from it. In fact, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Nabil took the loss in stride, showing incredible maturity for someone so young. He knew this was just another learning experience, and it would make him stronger. He learned to adjust his strategy and improve his defense, setting the stage for a massive comeback. The epic comeback, Nabil's victory over Necroferex. Just 3 months after his first career loss, Nabil was back in the ring. This time, he was taking on Necroferex, a tough fighter on a 4-fight win streak. This wasn't going to be an easy match, but Nabil was ready. In this fight, he showcased his aggressive yet technical style. He didn't just go in looking for a knockout, he was methodical in his approach, landing his 1-2 punch with surgical precision. Nabil used his reach and speed to his advantage, keeping Ferex at bay and dictating the pace of the fight. Ferex tried to rally, but Nabil wasn't having it. He hit him with a powerful right hand that sent Ferex crashing to the canvas. From that moment, Nabil didn't look back. He continued to dominate, landing sharp punches and powerful knees to secure a convincing win. This victory was a clear sign that Nabil was back on track and ready to continue his rise. Dominating the competition, a win over Montai. In Nabil's next fight, he faced the veteran Montai, known as the Elbow Zombie, for his aggressive, elbow-heavy style. Montai had fought in over 200 matches and had 15 years of experience. This fight would be Nabil's biggest test yet. Montai was tough and aggressive, but Nabil wasn't intimidated. With his youth, speed, and precision, Nabil controlled the fight from the start. He used sharp jabs and his signature 1-2 combinations to keep Montai at a distance. Nabil's reach was too much for Montai, who struggled to land any significant hits. Nabil's footwork and movement made Montai look slower, and his ability to land powerful kicks and fakes left Montai guessing. In the end, Nabil sealed his victory with a stunning knee that left Montai unable to recover. A new challenge, moving up to the 145-pound division. After conquering the 130-pound division, Nabil moved up to the 145-pound division to face the aggressive Kulab. This was another big challenge, as Kulab was known for his toughness and ability to brawl. But Nabil's style was just too much for Kulab. His precision and range were on full display as he landed tight left hands and powerful knees that shook Kulab. Nabil dominated the fight from the start, refusing to let Kulab gain any momentum. Even when Kulab tried to fight back in the clinch, Nabil stayed in control, landing body shots and knees. By the end of the fight, Kulab was on the canvas and Nabil had secured another dominant win. But despite his victory, Nabil showed great respect for Kulab, acknowledging the veteran's legendary status. It was clear that Nabil wasn't just about winning, he was about earning the respect of his opponents, no matter their experience or reputation. Title contention, a win over Felipe Lobo. In 2023, Nabil's win streak continued, and he found himself in the top 5 rankings of his division. His next opponent was the tough Felipe Lobo, a fighter who had recently challenged for the title. Lobo had the experience, but Nabil had the speed and precision. From the very first round, Nabil controlled the fight. He chained together low kicks and landed a clean right hand, always staying one step ahead of Lobo. As the fight went on, Nabil's control over the space was undeniable. He continued to push the pace, landing another devastating knee right as the bell rang. This victory moved Nabil closer to a title shot, solidifying his position as one of the top contenders in the division. Facing the Man of Steel, Nabil vs. Solin Yu. Nabil's next challenge came in the form of the wild Solin Yu, known as the Man of Steel, for his tough and relentless fighting style. Solin had an impressive record of 71-3, with 68 knockouts to his name. He was a dangerous opponent, but Nabil showed that he was more than ready. Solin tried to close the distance, but Nabil's reach and quick footwork kept him at bay. As the fight progressed, Nabil introduced more elbows and knees, gradually wearing Solin down. In the third round, Nabil used his karate background to land perfectly executed kicks, dominating Solin without breaking a sweat. Another dominant victory for Nabil, and his confidence continued to grow. Title shot and revenge, the rematch with Superlek. Finally, the moment Nabil had been waiting for, revenge against Superlek. Superlek, who had previously defeated Nabil, was the reigning champion and one of the most feared strikers in the world. The rematch was scheduled for a blockbuster event, but things didn't go as expected. Superlek failed to make weight, and the fight was downgraded to a non-title match. But Nabil didn't care about the belt. He just wanted revenge. The fight was a back-and-forth battle, with Superlek coming out aggressive. However, Nabil had grown as a fighter. His boxing and striking had evolved, and in a shocking moment, Nabil knocked Superlek down for the first time in 168 fights. Despite the knockdown, Superlek pushed on, but Nabil's precision strikes and springy footwork were too much. By the final round, Superlek was battered, and Nabil secured his 7th victory in one championship. This was a huge moment for Nabil, not just for the win, but for the opportunity to prove himself as one of the best fighters in the world. The future of Nabil Anane. At just 21 years old, Nabil Anane is already one of the most dangerous fighters in Muay Thai and kickboxing. His rise has been nothing short of impressive, and there's no doubt that he has the potential to dominate for years to come. With each victory, Nabil continues to prove that age is just a number, and that his skills, power, and resilience are unmatched. The future is bright for this skinny giant, and as Nabil continues to rise, the world of Muay Thai is on notice. He's ready to take on anyone and everyone in his path. So, what do you think? Can Nabil Anane become a future champion in Muay Thai and kickboxing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on the latest updates about this rising star. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.